Welcome back, Game Gazers. If you love spine-chilling horror, mind-bending mysteries, and relentless action, then Resident Evil Village is a game that should be on your radar. Today, we're diving deep into the terrifying world of Capcom's Resident Evil Village, breaking down its story, gameplay mechanics, horror elements, and what makes it one of the most captivating survival horror experiences of recent years. So, grab your gear and steel your nerves, because we're about to uncover the dark secrets of Ethan Winter's latest nightmare. Resident Evil Village, released in 2021, is the 8th main installment in the iconic Resident Evil franchise, set a few years after the harrowing events of Resident Evil 7. Biohazard. This game follows Ethan Winters as he embarks on a terrifying journey to rescue his kidnapped daughter, Rosemary. Unlike the claustrophobic horror of its predecessor, Village expands its scope, throwing players into a nightmarish European village filled with grotesque creatures, gothic castles, and horrifying secrets lurking in the shadows. The game masterfully blends action and horror, drawing inspiration from fan-favorite Resident Evil 4 while maintaining the first-person perspective introduced in Resident Evil 7. Capcom's RE engine once again delivers breathtaking visuals, atmospheric lighting, and spine-chilling environments that keep players on edge throughout the experience. Ethan Winter's journey begins when Chris Redfield, a longtime Resident Evil protagonist, unexpectedly kills his wife Mia and abducts their newborn daughter. Ethan, confused and enraged, finds himself in a desolate, snow-covered village where monstrous creatures roam freely. This eerie setting is ruled by 4 powerful lords, each guarding a piece of Rosemary's fragmented body. The 4 lords, Lady Dimitrescu, Donna Beneviento, Salvatore Moreau, and Carl Heisenberg, each bring a unique brand of horror to the experience. Players must defeat them one by one to uncover the truth behind the village's mysteries and Ethan's own shocking fate. But at the heart of the horror lies Mother Miranda, the enigmatic and seemingly omnipotent leader of the village, whose dark experiments with the mold have shaped the terrifying creatures within. As Ethan fights his way through these twisted horrors, he learns the devastating truth. His very existence is tied to the bioweapon horrors that have plagued the Resident Evil universe. One of Resident Evil Village's greatest strengths is its gameplay, which strikes a careful balance between survival horror and action-packed combat. Unlike Resident Evil 7, where resource management and stealth played a more significant role, Village offers more firepower and intense encounters reminiscent of Resident Evil 4. Ethan's arsenal is expansive, featuring handguns, shotguns, sniper rifles, and even an upgraded crafting system that allows players to create ammo and healing items on the fly. The return of the merchant system, embodied by the enigmatic Duke, adds a compelling gameplay layer, letting players upgrade weapons, purchase supplies, and uncover secrets. The level design encourages exploration, rewarding players with hidden treasures, puzzle-based progression, and terrifying encounters. Each of the 4 lords' domains brings a different gameplay experience. Lady Dimitrescu's castle offers classic gothic horror. Beneviento's house delivers psychological terror. Moreau's reservoir is filled with grotesque monster battles, and Heisenberg's factory turns into an all-out war zone of mechanical nightmares. If you thought Resident Evil 7 was terrifying, Village raises the bar in unique ways. The game doesn't just rely on jump scares. It uses atmosphere, sound design, and psychological horror to unsettle players. One of the most terrifying sequences in the game takes place in House Beneviento, where Ethan is stripped of his weapons and forced to navigate a disturbing, claustrophobic house filled with hallucinations and an unspeakable horror. An oversized, nightmarish baby-like creature that stalks the player in complete darkness. Meanwhile, the grotesque imagery of Moreau's mutating body and the relentless pursuit by Lady Dimitrescu add layers of fear that are hard to shake. And let's not forget the unsettling quiet moments, the creaks in the castle hallways, the eerie whispers in the wind, and the oppressive silence before something horrifying strikes. Capcom has mastered the art of dread, ensuring that players never feel completely safe. Even in the Village hub, danger is always lurking just out of sight. A strong horror game needs compelling characters, and Village delivers. Ethan Winters, while initially considered a bland protagonist in Resident Evil 7, becomes far more compelling in Village as his journey unfolds. His relentless determination to save his daughter, combined with the shocking twist regarding his own identity, makes him one of the franchise's most tragic figures. Lady Dimitrescu became an internet sensation before the game was even released, thanks to her towering presence and commanding personality. But she's not the only villain worth remembering. Carl Heisenberg's rebellious nature and twisted ambitions make him a standout, and Donna Beneviento's haunting portrayal brings a level of psychological horror rarely seen in the series. Chris Redfield also plays a significant role, though his motivations remain mysterious for most of the game. His shocking actions at the start leave players questioning his role until the truth behind Miranda's deception is revealed. As the story reaches its climax, Ethan makes the ultimate sacrifice to ensure Rosemary's survival, leaving fans with an emotional gut punch. The post-credits scene hints at a mysterious future for the series, with a teenage Rose seemingly possessing strange powers. This ending opens doors for the franchise's future, leaving players eager for what's next in the Resident Evil saga. Thematically, Resident Evil Village explores grief, loss, and the consequences of scientific experimentation gone wrong. Ethan's journey is not just about survival. It's about a father's undying love and the horror of discovering one's own fate. So, Game Gazers, is Resident Evil Village worth playing? Absolutely. With its masterful mix of horror, action, and storytelling, it stands as one of the best modern Resident Evil games, delivering an unforgettable experience from start to finish. Whether you're a long-time fan of the franchise or new to the series, Village has something to offer for every horror enthusiast. Now it's time for you to tell us, what was your scariest moment in Resident Evil Village? Did Lady Dimitrescu's castle haunt you? Or was House Beneviento your worst nightmare? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Game Gazer and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest game breakdowns. Until next time, stay safe and keep gaming.